Hi, my name is Robert Lee, and this is my customer Bartholomew Ledbetter. He will be buying homeowners insurance, and I'm an agent at Nature Coast Insurance, where I'll be selling said insurance. Some common objections that you will be getting will be that the price is too high, or that why should someone switch from their current provider. So that's some of the objections you would get in this type of market. The handling objectives I've been assigned are compare and contrast and direct denial. And my closing strategy is an additional selling point. So let's get started. Mr. Ledbetter, how are you doing today?
Nice to meet you, Mr. Lee. I'm doing fine.
So tell me, what brings you here?
Well, I've got a weekend place on the Swanee River, and we need some homeowners insurance on it. I'm looking to try and get a little bit better policy than what I've had.
Okay. Where are you initially from?
Well, we live full time in Mule Mountain, North Carolina,
Okay.
but this is just a weekend place. We like to do a little fishing on the Swanee River and watch the boats go by.
Okay. You trout fish up in North Carolina?
A little bit. We do a little bit. I really like to catch these old speckled trout down here at the mouth of the Swanee River more than I do up there, though.
Yeah, they can be a little bit easier sometimes, unless you're in a stock pond, and the trout can be a little bit easier to catch. I've caught some little ones up there, not very big. I like bass fish a lot.
Well, you need to try corn on those trout up there, but they'll tell you it's illegal, but go ahead and do it anyway.
Well, I like using little spinner baits for them. I'd rather not go illegal if I don't have to.
Well, you use the treble hooks. They say they're illegal too, but they'll catch a little bit.
I'm sure. So I'm with Nature Coast Insurance, and so we're going to try to sell you some homeowners insurance today
That's
for your
good.
property. Now, what kind of concerns do you have with your property?
Well, I just want some good fire and theft protection, and maybe some hurricane protection.
Okay.
I'm not concerned about flood insurance. My house is elevated. I got it on stilts, and I'm on a high part of the river, so I'm not very concerned about flood insurance.
Okay. Floods can be very dangerous. I mean, we may want to discuss that a little bit more, but we'll get into that later. But if it's something that you really don't feel like you need, we'll end up not worrying about it. But I definitely would like to at least discuss it with you a little bit, because it is a concern. So there are many benefits to working with Nature Coast Insurance. One of them is that we will treat you no different than we would treat ourselves in the same situation. And another is that we after the sale, we continue to work with you very closely and add value to the sale. So first off, we treat you just as we would treat ourselves, the same situation. I'm not gonna go out here and try to sell you something for a higher price that you don't need, and it's gonna end up making you pay more in the long run for something you don't need. I'm not gonna do that. I want to give you the best deal possible, and that is truly instrumental in our success. We try to get the best deal possible for people, and just basically to treat our customers like we would treat ourselves if we were in your shoes. The benefit of this is, just basically you're getting an honest approach from us. You don't have to worry about us manipulating you in any way. We have, I can come into this later after our talk here, but I can show you some testimonials from past customers that have shown just how down to earth and true we are to our customers, how fair we are. And is that something that you really value?
Well, it is, and we've heard some decent things about y'all, and but we wanted to come meet you and see what y'all had to offer.
Okay. Is this something you would want to start by maybe December 1st?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to. I need to get it before the end of the year's out. Our policy lapses, I think, around December the 1st, so yeah, we need to get something going by then.
Okay. And, we'll have to hop right on that. But you're not quite ready yet?
Well, I'm pretty ready. I'm trying to find some prices, and
Okay.
that's
we still
my
have
main
more to
concern,
discuss.
It's 1,500 square foot house, on stilts, just a wood frame construction with a metal roof.
Alright,
I got a little old dock there by the river, and that's about it.
okay. Well, must like it a lot if you spend as much time down here as you do.
Well, we don't get to spend as much time as we'd like, but we do as much as we can.
Alright, another main feature that we offer is just the value that we're gonna add to you after the sale. We're gonna work with you very closely after we sell the insurance, if you choose to make a deal with us. Basically, a lot of people that you're gonna see, a lot of insurance providers are gonna sell it to you and then basically just back off and not really ever check in with you. We're not gonna do that. We like to stay in touch with our customers pretty frequently to where you even know our names, not just mine, but the secretary, our lady at the desk. We try to work with you after the sale. This adds a lot of value to the approach. So the benefit of this is we continue to grow our relationship with you after the sale. Now, something I can show you later is I have a list made of different, very successful companies that have continued to work with us over time and how we have continued to benefit them. So that's something I can show you later after our talk here. And so I really think this will be a good idea. Do you think a long-term relationship is something that us to continue to check in with you is something that you really value, or would you like somebody to just sell it to you and just back out?
Well, now I'd like, price is important. I'd like to hear what this policy's gonna cost me.
Okay.
But, I want you to, if we don't do business with y'all, I want you to monitor my policy every year. Try to find ways to save me some money going forward. You may make some suggestions, some things I can do down there at my house to make it, more easily to insure or whatever.
Yes, sir.
These things I'm looking for is somebody to look out for our interest.
Okay. Well, look at a little value analysis here. Well, there are different various insurance types. Nature Coast, our competitor basically is Florida Farm Bureau. It's a small area. We don't have a whole lot of insurance firms, but Florida Farm Bureau is our competitor. And our home insurance is going to cost you about $1,000 a year. It's going to cost about $900 a year at Florida Farm Bureau.
Mm-hmm.
So our prices are slightly higher, but I feel as if our benefits outweigh that price.
Well, it's a concern of mine with the higher price of insurance, over what your competitors would charge. That's a concern. That's $100. That's 10 hamburgers.
Well, to compare and contrast that a little bit, 10 hamburgers, you said?
Well, it's $100. A lot of money.
I like that analogy, Mr. Ledbetter. You must not be getting McDonald's hamburgers.
That's right. We got a tip too,
Okay. Well, to compare and contrast that a little bit, what you're saying is that you're scared that our prices being a little bit higher, that you're worried the benefits may not overweigh that $100, those 10 hamburgers.
Well, what's in it for me?
Yeah.
And what am I getting for that
Exactly.
$100?
Exactly. Well,
Is my deductible gonna be a little lower or what,
we basically, there's no denying that Florida Farm Bureau's prices are slightly cheaper. It's not major. It's not, several $100 difference, but we are $100 more expensive. But over time, the value that you're going to get from a relationship with us and the kind of relationship you're going to get with us really overweighs that extra $100 per year on the insurance. I truly feel that way, and you can look at our testimonials and reports from customers and all, and get a better feel of that.
That's the same policy you'd sell your mama?
It is, yes, sir. If she was in your exact position, I would treat her no different. of course, I love my mom, but I'm not gonna treat you worse than her just because she's my mom.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just not how you do business. So I think we have that issue resolved.
Well, you know, another thing I'm a little concerned about is you trying to, or your company trying to sell me insurance that I don't need. I mean, as I stated before, I'm elevated, high on stilts, my land, some of the higher land on the river, and I don't believe I need any flood insurance or anything like that. Yeah, I know y'all offer other insurances, but I don't want y'all to be trying to push this stuff on me. If I need it, I'll come see y'all.
Yes, sir. And that is definitely not something that we're gonna do. I'm sorry if you took that the wrong way earlier with me mentioning the flood insurance. I was just, I feel like that is, it concerns me, but I haven't seen your property. You know, I don't have as good of a feel for it as you do.
Well, I appreciate your concern.
And-
It's not
Yes,
concern.
sir. And just because I'm concerned about it doesn't mean that I'm gonna force it on you. I just
Right.
wanted to review it with you and make sure that you weren't just, you know, not wanting to.
Well,
work
you
with
ain't
it.
want me to miss out on something I
No, I
gotta
don't.
have or I need.
I'm trying to help
understand
you.
that.
This isn't about the money. I mean,
Okay.
we're gonna hopefully make a deal either way. I mean, I don't have to, you know, cover you with flood insurance, but I just wanted you to consider that. But you really think that your house is not really in danger of that?
I don't feel it is.
Not unless it's some kind of
It's
storm
been
of the
there,
century.
it's been there 30 years, been through a
Wow.
lot of big floods and
Okay.
never been affected by them.
Yes, sir. It has stilts and everything. Okay. So I see your objection there, but I think I think that's good. See, we sell different kinds of insurance. I mean, we sell life insurance, obviously home insurance. And we
Well,
also-
first thing you do, you get life insurance, then your wife, you know, she might want to collect on it. We don't wanna go out
No,
there.
we don't want to do that.
Right.
Those wives can get a little, they can get a little violent
That's right,
sometimes.
that's right,
Well, you'll end up on a TV special.
that's
It's
right.
more of
Dead man at Mule Mountain.
yes, sir. Dead Man at Mule Mountain. Well, yeah. Well, no, but see, we sell life insurance and things like that, but that's not something you have to have. So that's for say, I'm not going to try to sell you that. If you came to me and you said, "Hey, I want life insurance,"
Well, that's
then
what,
we
that's
start.
what you need to do. I agree with you.
Exactly.
I
So we're clear.
appreciate that, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. Well, so basically, there's a lot of benefits here. We have the way we work so close with you. I mean, the kind of hands-on relationship we have with you, how we wouldn't treat you any different than we would treat ourselves in the same situation. And we also have the benefit of working with you very closely after the sale, continue to add value. So I'm hoping we have many things settled out here. Something I would also like to mention, the kind of success that we can add to a business going on. As the business continues to go on, I mean, it's important to work with your insurance provider, and we offer many benefits there. As I've already said, we work with you closely after the sale, but after time, we will start to reduce your rates. After about 5 years of a good
Well, I'm
relationship.
interested in that.
Yeah, most people are. After about
Yeah.
5 years, you know, if you've been a good customer, which I'm sure you will be, we'll start to lower your rates, and things will get a little bit better, and we'll start to see cheaper prices, and you should be even more satisfied. So that should be good. So there's another. I mean, proof of this. The proof is in the pudding. You'll just have to. You'll have to see. We promise. We can show you other rates how we've dropped them after 5 years, and continue to drop them. Some of our longer standing relationships.
I've heard of things like that.
Okay. Is that something you really you think is a good idea?
Well, I think long-term value might be important.
Okay. So you think we might have a deal?
I think we can have a deal for a year, and in that year's time, y'all ought to be able to convince me to do it for another year.
All right. Well, I surely hope so.
All right, all right, all right.
Thank Thank you, Mr. Ledbetter.
Yes, sir.